Hello everybody, Average Gamer here, aka Rob, and I thought today I would do something completely different. No green screen, just my crappy basement. Today I wanted to talk about something I've been doing trying for the last 3 months. First off, I want to start off with saying this is not sponsored. If they want to sponsor me, they can reach out to me, but not sponsored. And that is the Dr. Squatch soap. So, basically, I've been trying this for a little while now, and after a while, I've now kind of come up to a good opinion, in my opinion, thoughts on this stuff. Couple things I want to mention ahead of time first, with the price points and things like that. Yeah, and my screensaver, as per usual, deciding to just randomly... There we go, screensaver. Let's turn you off. Certain things like price points. So in Canadian, each one of these bricks is about $9, which not bad, but not great either. On average, when I worked with the math and things like that, with shipping, I include shipping in everything I do. We were looking at around almost 35 to 40 cents per shower. And these things last roughly around 30 showers. So if you shower once a day, that's a month. If you shower twice a day, that's 2 weeks. So it also depends on the as well. So I will show you two soaps that I have roughly of the same amount here. So this is the one I've used the second most. So this is the Pine Tar. You see it's got tons of crap in it, including soap scum. I'll just show you from that side. It's proof I'm using it. So it has like a whole bunch of stuff in it, like charcoal, I think it's got sand and salt. Sand, yeah, and salt. So it's good. It's nice. It's really, really abrasive. I use it from head to toe. I don't use shampoo. I have some of their shampoo, but I don't have hair, so I can't say I've used it that much. I use it on my beard, but it just doesn't have the feeling for the beard that for some reason the soap does. But I won't get into that. But I've noticed that the more high grit their soap is, the quicker it basically melts and just goes away, because it's the salt and the sand mostly. It's their main grits, the things that they put in there to make it gritty. And because of that, I've noticed that those things I'll only use them once a week. And that's a grit above just not, because they just melt. And that's unfortunate. They give you a little cedar thing. I don't have it right now because it's currently soaking in water. Because as these things melt, especially these high grit ones, like this one here, you can actually see on the back, like the little, like the marks here, here, and I think you can see the other one over here, where it sits on it and it just melts and leaves like a black sludge on this little saver thing that they give you. Because even though it's a saver, it still has flat tops on it, and it still has lots of contact with that wood, and it still just kind of gets little grooves in the bottoms. All of them have it, which is unfortunate. I think they need to have it so that it's more spiky than it is flat. Kind of wish I had it here. Like I said, I've got soaking, because after every 3 showers, I've got to wash it and clean it, because it has whatever soap I use just caked in the grooves and stuff, and I'm not a fan. I'm not a big fan of that. Overall, for the scents, though, I gotta admit, they smell amazing. The only one I don't like the smell of was this one, the aloe. And the reason for that is just because it's aloe. I'm not a big aloe guy. I'm not a big fan of aloe. The one I'm missing here is the cedar citrus. I'll go through each of the ones I have here, but overall, not bad. So the Pine Tar one, we're just going to go from start to finish. The Pine Tar one, it's good for like once a week. I find The smell is really nice. It's got a good malt pine scent, basically. The grit is good. I will admit, my skin did feel better and different, like especially my face, from all like the grinding. But like I said, it's very abrasive, like very abrasive. Like the first time I use it, like it actually hurt a little bit. The next one here is the Fresh Falls one. This one is supposed to smell like crisp forest waterfalls. Best way I can explain it is it smells kind of fruity, almost like a processed fruit meal, almost like a fruit punch gummy. When it's in the bar form, when you're actually washing, it's got like a different scent to it that I can't figure out, but it's really good. It's a non-gridded one, so you can see here I've used it. I've already used this once or twice. And in comparison, here is a grittier one that I've used the exact same amount. And you'll notice, like, the size difference. I don't know if you can from the angle or whatever. But this one... this one, I've actually used this about twice as much as this one, and they're almost the same size. I've only used this once, and I've used this like 3 or 4 times, and it's like the Pine Tar one. Here, best example. I've used this 4 times. I've used this 4 times. Yeah. So the grittier ones go away faster because of the salt and the sand, unfortunately. But yeah, the Fresh Falls smells really good, and I like it. Wouldn't say it's my favorite, but yeah, it's not bad. The next one here is the Bay Rum. It's supposed to smell like, well, island tropics and spice. Best way I can explain it is if you were to, it's like a cinnamon bubblegumminess, kind of, but when you actually wash with it, it actually doesn't smell like bubblegum. It has like a spice, like a cinnamon spice to it. It's really good. And no, I haven't tasted it. I was tempted to lick it a while ago, but I didn't. But it's good. This next one, this is actually one of the really good ones. So this is Birchwood Breeze. It's supposed to smell like birchwood, and it does. It's got chunks of birch in it. That's pretty much it. It is amazing. Like this is one of my more favorite ones, just because it just got chunks of. It's got birchwood sawdust, and it just smells good. Another really good one. Another one that I got here is the Wood Bourbon Barrel. I used this one already. Every single one, for the record, I've used at least twice. This one's good as well. It's another one of their kind of the more grittier ones, but still smells good. Works up a good little lather. Here's the Alpine Sage one. It's supposed to smell like warm mountain breeze. This one to me smells like Dove soap, and actually it has the back where you can actually see the stripes a little bit more. Where you can actually see the stripes from the wow, I need better lighting. But yeah, you can actually see the stripes a lot more on that one where they sit on the cedar strip thing, and yeah, they melt. The other one, and then my girlfriend's favorite, this one's called Gold Moss. You can tell I've used a lot of it. It's very good. This one's supposed to smell like oak. It's really good. Overall, I got to admit, it is a little on the pricey side at about 35 cents a shower. And you're averaging about, on a normal thing of soap, about 30 showers. Their advertisements are fucking funny, I'll admit. Most of them go up to a good lather on you. I've noticed that when you first get them, they don't smell right. Like you smell them and you're like, ooh, that smells good. But you have to kind of wash with them 2 times or more to get the actual scent of the soap. Because I think on the outer edge, because they're all open, right? Right over here. So I think they end up getting permeated with other scents that they're in a small box with for a while, or wherever they are in a warehouse. Like I noticed that, I think it was the Bay Rum, or no, the Pine and the Gold Moss for a while, because they were up against each other. So like the holes were there and there, so they were kind of like this in the packaging. They smelled exactly like one another until I washed with them a couple times, and then they actually kind of dissipated. Now, mind you, yeah, they're both tree scents, but overall, not bad. I will say this though, it is a little bit more on the expensive side. Like I said, it's 45 cents per shower. Some go 30, some go 32 days. Some go less. Like I said, the heavier gridded ones I've found go less time. Theoretically, with the 3, 6, the 8 soaps I have here, I've already gone through one. Like I said, it was cedar citrus. It was okay. It was good. It was good. With the ones I have here, this should last me for at least 8 months. 8 months. I'm already halfway into month 2. So, and 2 of these are already down. My plan is to basically, I go through all the regular grits, or all the, because they kind of, I guess, sandpaper type thing. So, like all the, like the zero grit. I don't know if you can read that, because my camera is pretty crappy. But all the zero grit ones, I usually shower with on a normal basis. And then I grab one of the heavy or medium grits, and I usually use that once a week. But yeah, I mean, so far so good. I found that if you... So you can usually do the normal, like, you know, rubbing or whatever. I found that that actually helps, makes them go last less. But all you usually do is hold it and rub my hand on it and then rub it on. And then with the water, rub my hands under water real quick and then scrub. And it gets really sudsy that way. Some people will use like... you can get like special little bar holders and stuff like that to get them to suds up a lot better. But overall, they suds up good. I mean, the main issue is how long they last and how much they cost. I'm going to be trying another company a little down the road. But I thought I'd kind of put this in there because I'm seeing their advertisements everywhere. And I thought I'd try them out. Why not? I had some money to spend, so I'm like, you know what? I ran out of Old Spice body wash, so I was like, you know what? I can drop $30 on a couple bars of soap and see what happens. Because I just use soap. I don't use shampoo anymore. Like I said, I have shampoo, but it doesn't really work well with the beard. I found that shampoo and yeah, but yeah, overall, I'm not gonna tell people to buy it or not. I tried it. I like it. Don't know if I'm going to stay with them or not. I mean, I'm going to maybe try a different company. And if I do, I'll put the videos up or whatever. But overall, I mean, my major issue too with them is not just the price points, but or even some of the life expectancy, some of the stuff, but it's the shipping. Oh my God, the shipping. So you say, hey, I bought this on Monday, the 1st of October. So I bought some of these on the I want to say the 1st or 2nd of August. They didn't ship until mid-September. I didn't get them until the beginning of October. It took a month just to leave their warehouse, and then took a month to go from Chicago, Illinois, to me in Southern Ontario. To put that in perspective, I ordered a piece of Lego. It came from Florida and beat. I ordered it. It was shipped within 3 days, and I got it 6 days later. Like it took 6 days to ship because it had to go to Chicago, and then from Chicago to Toronto, then from Toronto to where I live. And you know, there was international shipping. Always got to add a couple days, right? Because they got to make sure you're not smuggling anything, or you know, you've got to pay a tariff or a tax or whatever on it, or a duty, duty. But yeah, overall, I mean, a piece of a Lego set, weighing the same, being the same size, 6 days. This stuff, a month just to be shipped. And then a month of shipping. At one point, this was sitting in a Chicago for 4 days. Just sitting there. And then it went north of Chicago to a warehouse, and then went back. Now, this is not the only time. This is actually now the second time I've ordered from them, and the other time took a month. A month just to ship out. It's like, okay, we created your label. Okay. And then a month later, it's like, oh, by the way, we just shipped it yesterday. It's like, why does it take a month? And I noticed that they always ship at the end of the month. And I think that's what it is. I think that they wait until the end of the month and then ship everything out all at once. And then because they send so much, I think they overload whoever it is. And they're processing like everybody's orders all at the same time type thing. That it then takes a full month just for wherever it is to like get through everything. Maybe I don't know. Like I said, I noticed that it went through 2 warehouses and then to LaGuardia. Is it LaGuardia or Logan? Whatever the airport is in Chicago. Oh, O'Hare in Chicago. And then from O'Hare sat there. So it was like a week in the one warehouse, a weekend in the other warehouse, 4 or 5 more days in Chicago. Didn't hear anything for like 4 days because usually it sits in Canada Customs for like 3 or 4 days. And then I get a thing from Canada Customs and Canada Post, and they're like, hey, it's on the way. And then there were some issues with Canada Post, which I will not say was, definitely Dodger Squad, their issue. But it was definitely like a, holy crap, why does it take so long to ship this stuff? A month sitting in your actual place with the label created for it to be picked up and sent. That was my big pet peeve. Like, okay, so if I set up to your soap scribing, does this mean that every single 3 months I'm going to get something a month late? Or 2 months late? So technically I'm paying for 3 months worth of stuff and getting them 2 months late every time. So then am I going to be worrying about at the very beginning of this whole thing running out of soap for 2 months? They get to buy 5 things of soap to cover you for their own shipping at the beginning, and then you're kind of, I'm trying to think what else. Free shipping. They advertise free shipping. So it's like, hey, we do free shipping, blah, 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 blah. And then you go to pay it out, and it's like, oh, you don't live in the States. Oh, you don't get free shipping. But you said free shipping. It's like, you didn't say free shipping in U.S. only. Wasn't too happy about that, but what are you going to do? Overall, if I were to put a scale of 1 to 10 for longevity of the bars of soap, I probably give it around a 6 or a 7. For the scents and the smells, I definitely would give them an 8 or a 9. I would definitely give them a 9. Give them a 9 for the smells. For shipping, I'd give them a 2 because I actually got them, luckily enough. I already said price, for price points as well. Right now, because I have no other real reference points, I'd give them a 5 out of 10. And then for sheer amounts, they've got, I think it's like 30 or 40 different types of soaps that you can pick. And I gotta admit, they have so many different types of soaps that I honestly don't, I don't think I'd ever go through them all. Like, there are some that I don't think I'll ever order. There's like a goat's milk one, which just sounds disgusting. But, you know what? I think, overall, I definitely would give them like a 7 out of 10 for now. Until I find another company to try. Like, that's the thing, right? These are the first guys I've tried. So I am going to try. It's a company called Duke Cannon. It's another American company because I can't find a Canadian one at the moment. And their bars are, because I think these are 8-ounce bars, I believe. Yeah, this size. Yeah, they're 5-ounce bars. Okay. The other place are 9 and 9-ounce bars, and they're the exact same price. Okay, change of plans. For value, I'm giving them even worse. Whatever the number was, subtract 3. Subtract 3. Because I thought these were 8-ounce bars. These are 5-ounce bars. That's even worse. Yeah. Shit. Never mind with that. The way I look at it is, it comes down to, especially nowadays with inflation and all that stuff happening, it's all, how much can I stretch my dollar? And right now, 45 cents, basically a shower, is probably not good enough. If I only can have 30 showers, or 2 weeks worth of showers, if I shower twice a day with these bars, that's not good enough. A bar of Dove soap, which is like $3 here in Canada, or maybe even $5 here in Canada, which is half the price of what you're charging me, will last me like 2 months, if not even longer. What's the point? Like, you're basically pricing yourself out of the market almost immediately. Like, well, we're going to charge ourselves twice as much. We're going to be half the size, but we're all natural. Okay, you're all natural. Yeah, you have tons of scents, and yeah, they smell really good and all that stuff. But in the end, it's like, even if I had the money, even if I had, thousands of dollars of spare cash, hell, even when it was a lot, if I had lottery money, lotto maxes today, if I had like tons of disposable cash, I probably still wouldn't get these, because the value is just not there at the moment. Basically, their big thing is the scent. That's it. And the scent is really good, but it doesn't make up for the fact that these are really expensive. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna be trying the Duke Cannon stuff next. They only have I think it's 5 or 6 different kinds, but their bars are also actually, now that I've looked at it, yeah, they're almost twice the size and the exact same price. So we're probably gonna be looking at like a 20 cent per shower thing, which I'm not too impressed with when I look at these even more. With that in mind, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.